Hello and welcome back to Strategic Mind, the Pacific, and playing hardball. The Second World War is raging on in the Pacific. It is 1944 and our next mission is Iwo Jima. We can see Mount Suribachi. I can never recall the name. Mount Suribachi here on the southern tip of Iwo Jima. And there it is in the background, and this is where we will fight next. Let's recall what happened. So the United States, yeah, there they shot. Yeah, so there we go. The United States, let's look at the map here. The United States won at the Mariana Islands, and now it is the strategic question whether to go for Taiwan, Formosa back then, or Iwo Jima, one of these little islands here. Nimitz wants to take Taiwan, but at the same time they are thinking, oh well, if we are going into this inner defensive circle that Japan, the Empire of Japan, has erected around their main islands, we could literally force them to abandon this. And small islands are, despite all the horrors that will certainly happen there, are easier and quicker to conquer than this massive chunk of territory over there, which can also support way more troops, Japanese troops, of course. So, and the bigger strategic picture was that the United States were already flying bomber raids into the Japanese mainland, or the main islands here, for many months already with the B-29 Superfortress bombers. And at Iwo Jima, the Japanese had some early warning radar installed, and that was the official, you could say, justification for this mission. Also, the thing that from here, fighter escorts could be mounted to accompany the bombers. However, I'm coming to the controversy in just a moment. Yeah. However, there is an island called Rota. It's possibly somewhere here or so. I'm not entirely certain, or maybe here. Oh no, actually no. It must be somewhere around here or so. And that one was also providing early warning to the Japanese, and the Americans never bothered to conquer that one. Well, but the idea was, were these factors also that if some of the bomber crews were actually in need of an emergency landing or so, they could land at Iwo Jima rather than, being fished out of the ocean. That's also one thing that they claimed that was the real reason to do this. However, later on, the criticism came up that they were actually not mounting too many escort missions there. Like I read the number 10, for example, of fighters, and it wasn't even necessary. Yeah, so the casualties were, in comparison, actually rather low for the B-29 bombers that were bombarding Japan. And what happened at Iwo Jima is that there was a very nasty battle there on the little island. The Japanese had built tunnels upon tunnels, several stories deep, especially at this Mount Suribachi. And it was a horrible fight. Yeah, here General Smith and his Marines, they had requested at least 10 days of preliminary bombardment, and they only received 3 days. Yeah. And the Marines were actually never really involved in the mission planning for some reason. That escapes me personally. Maybe there were personal animosities, who knows? But here we are. So let's hear what General Smith has to say.
Those saying that the war will soon be over are just unfamiliar with the Japs. For the Marine Corps, the fun part is just about to begin. Millions of crazy samurai fanatics loyal to their goddamn emperor are just waiting for us to come so they can jump down our throats. I have no illusions about the future. We have to be ready for heated battles and heavy losses. I hope that we can get all the newest vehicles and equipment. It will save lives.
Well, we will make sure of that, because we have 9,000 prestige points here.
The Japanese fleet has neither carriers nor trained pilots. However, the closer the Empire is to the brink of collapse, the more prominent its militaristic hysteria becomes. The samurai plan to stop us with an unrelenting defense of each island up to the last man standing, and with massive kamikaze attacks. The Navy and Marine Corps will have to wage an even bloodier battle than before, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and that leads us to the thing, the general situation. As always, I'm linking a number of resources to this first video here of this mission. And this list will grow in time. And you are heartily invited to share your knowledge as well. And then we can put it all in one sticky note for everybody to find easily. So the Japanese had decided, now that they had realized that they firstly lost nearly all their fleet capabilities. They lost their carrier capabilities. They lost most of their experienced pilots, their capable pilots. So they wanted to gain some time, to win time to fortify the mainland, and hoped probably to deter the United States from actually attempting that by inducing massive high casualties here on these islands around. So this was the inner defensive circle here. And Iwo Jima, after the first battle of Peleliu, that's another island that was down here, I think, in the Caroline Islands. Not 100% sure. But that was the one that was actually causing even more casualties. That is like roughly, it must be here. So I think it must be one of the Caroline Islands. That caused even more casualties than Iwo Jima. And the United States didn't really adapt their tactics and their tactical approach to the battle, while the Japanese actually did. And that's the horrible thing that happened here, because you recall before they liked to use their banzai charge and found their end in American machine gun fire. While here, now they had actually adopted a more defensive stance, so they were not about to meet the American Marines and the landing troops on the beach, but rather kept inland, and they had heavily fortified the islands, like there were a number of fortress islands here, while the United States, of course, as we recall, conducted this island hopping strategies. They were just isolating certain islands that were strategically not important and only occupied those that were actually of any strategic value. And Iwo Jima had actually 2 big airfields and was about to construct a third one. And during the last months here, does it actually say what date we have? No, it doesn't, but the battle happened. Oh, no, does it say here? No, we don't have the time. Okay. But the battle happened at, let me just check my note, from 19th February to 26th March in 1945. So, yeah. So it's actually 45 and not 44. Yeah, so, and the Japanese wanted to inflict as many casualties as possible, let the Americans land on the beach, but then begin the slaughter. So, and due to the heavy fortifications, the preliminary bombardment was actually not very effective, and the Japanese were just waiting in their underground tunnels and bunkers, and just came out after the bombardment had ceased. And that's the thing. So the United States had the tactic that they did a thorough bombardment, airstrikes and so on, and then after that ended, so literally silence fell, then the infantry came. And that's when the Japanese came out of their bunkers. So they only had very low casualties, and only like a direct hit from a battleship shell or something would actually destroy a bunker, and they had hundreds of pillboxes and other stuff on that island. So and here we are. That's our situation. Let's look at our units. And And I think we can actually upgrade some stuff. So we've got one older Baltimore that has, however, experience level 4. So let's upgrade this one here into a beautiful Iowa class. Yeah, the 45 model is, of course, way better, but I feel it's too expensive. So let's have a regular Baltimore. We don't expect any naval resistance, maybe some submarines or something, and only limited air power there. I would like to have a new carrier though. So let's buy a new carrier, an Essex class, because with this one we can have 4 planes. Let's buy this one for 2,000, then we've got 6,000 left. And then let's buy 4 planes. Let's have the newest fighter model, the Corsair F4U2. Oh, with skulls and crossbones there. And for people, you know, who don't know how planes work, even a little arrow here that shows the direction into which the plane is flying, huh? Acquiring that one. So you are there. Did I just buy 2? No, I hope not. No, it's this one here. Yeah, good. So, and then I'd like... Well, actually, we should buy 2 of them. And then we are going to buy one modern Helldiver. Here, this one. For 738. And then we'll buy another Avenger here. This one is the newest one, right? This is the Dauntless. Dive bomber, let's have this one here. Just in case there are more planes and stuff, because we only have 2 Avengers. So, and I think I want some versatility here. So there, like that. Then we've got the planes. We have 3,500 prestige points left. We want some new ground units, and I think I'd like one more of our recon Willies here. Our recon Jeep, acquiring you. I'd like one more priest. We need more artillery here now that we are there. And the problem is we are going to have difficulties supplying our troops. So our ships will not get any resupplies. Iwo Jima doesn't have a harbor. We can also upgrade this guy here, our flag. Upgrade, rather. Here we've got this one here, an M19 MGMC. Let's have, by the way, let's have a look at this one. Here, acquire. So that's more like a flak tank there. Which is also, as we can see, it's kind of better, except for against hard targets. But we are not expecting any hard or too many Japanese tanks there. They probably have some light tanks. Historically, they had a full battalion of light tanks there. But we have our M18 anti-tank gun here anyway, and our other tanks here. I think that's more than sufficient. But let's upgrade this guy here. This one is better against planes as well. But I think also one guy should be enough. We will provide some cover for our... Yeah, it's already the M18 here. We will provide cover with the ships. And we have the fighter planes now. So that's that. And then we should rather invest into upgrading our stuff. So here. Then let's level up this guy here. So you have Overwatch planes. Gain fire now. Let's have rather the task force first. So naval and air attack and so on. There. Yeah, and by the way, no, sorry, before I'm continuing with the unit, so let's look at our command points and our abilities. So now that we've got 3 priests, I think we should, and now that this will be a tough battle on the island, we should be able to fire with the artillery some more, probably. So this here comes to mind, the frontline artillery skill that lets us fire a second time with 1 unit per turn. While we surely want the aircraft units to have more equipment. Naval units might be good. We don't need this one here, the heavy landing ship, because we have a landing zone in this mission. Logistics. We are just landing on the island. I don't think that there is any issue with the logistics here. Submarines. Wolfpack we don't need right now. Airstrike. The strategic aviation could be interesting. I mean, I'm sure we are going to use this in this mission. But I think like right now it costs 13 command points. I think it is more important that we get the frontline artillery that costs 100 or like 200 for both levels, and then 300, 450. I think we should rather have this here. And the pilot's training, dive bombers can choose to attack the engine when dive bombing. I don't think that's really necessary or gives us any advantage. So let's have this here. Learning this one. And then cost 10. And learning the next level. And then only cost 6 for another shot. Of course, we'll have probably some ammunition problems. Then we are getting the additional aircraft equipment. And we'll have the naval overhaul. Learn, although that is probably also not relevant in this mission, but then we have it for later. So there we are. Let's look further at our stuff. So let's look at the equipment. The new Essex class. I mean, we could have an enlarged hangar, but let's firstly upgrade everyone. So these guys here, yeah, you have the incendiary shells. By the way, this is a bit irritating. So let's discard this here and you get there. And we'll have the armor-piercing shells here. So they all have the same loadout. So then, yeah, we have only the enlarged hangar. So it could be interesting to have this one here for 250 because it will be a prolonged fighting on the island without support. But I do have a plan already. And in just a moment, I'm going to explain what historically happened and what my plan is. There might be submarines around. I don't think we are going to deploy our submarines, except for maybe one of them with improved optics or so. With the ability to look around. And this one has forward observer. So let's have that actually. This guy here, this Tench. But this guy can lose his torpedo. And then here, this guy, let's discard all our stuff. They get it back before the next mission. Because there will be some more fighting. And yeah, so there is still this Yamamoto. The Yamato, that's the name. The second super battleship. There, we're taking away your equipment. So there. That's of course slightly cheating because it's not logical to rip out everything for prestige, right? But it's just like that. So in here we have something interesting going on. Firstly, we can upgrade. And let's have a look at the tanks here. So we've got this one. The M4A 176. And we've got a new model available. And this one looks really more like an amphibious operation. And this guy can also push stuff out of the way, huh? So let's upgrade that. That looks actually promising. Better against hard targets and some slightly better defensive values. But skill-wise, everything is the same. So, and it only costs 25. So let's do that. Where is this 45 prestige? Huh? Why is that more expensive? That's weird. Is that, by the way, oh yeah, and let's upgrade everybody first. So this here is a Corsair. Ah yeah, we've got the new model. This was the older one. So upgrade you into that one. Only one attack in the air. Better, but every little thing helps. And for 27 prestige, like that's a no-brainer to do. This one costs 35 for whatever reason. Maybe it's more expensive for more experience guys or something. This one is already, yeah. These are the new guys, Hell Divers. Ah yeah, so this one is also a new version here. Let's have a look at the bigger models here for a second. So Hell Diver, it's this one here. So we had this one, the SB2C3, and this one here also with arrows that show the, you know, the way the yeah, I guess it's for the flight crews, like the carrier mechanics or whatever, like where they are supposed to pull or push the plane or whatever. But that's like really a weird thing to paint on your on your plane. Maybe it's also that they are just making fun of the thing, like a humorous thing. Here we've got the Helldiver 27 and another Helldiver also for 27. It's not relevant here for this battle, I guess. And this guy is already the newer one. So, and then we've got some new Avengers. That's also a new model. No, that's the newest one, right? No, here. Oh, it fell down in the list. Okay, I know. Yeah, that's already the newest one, alright. Then let's level them up. Let's start up here. So you are new, you are a Willy. You must be observant. And a forward observer is certainly a good thing here. And these Willies, they are all, yeah, they are terrain experts, forward observer, okay. Like that. Then we've got a new priest here. You guys are better defenders. And they might, but no. No, let's rather go for a less damage and fewer casualties, so we owe that to our men. We've got 3,600 prestige points now. You guys are the newbies. Corsair, you get all weather. And you get a boom and zoom. First strike. You guys also all weather. And by the way, so how many boom and zoom do we have? 1, 2, 3. First strike. So 4. This one doesn't have it. 5. Okay. Yeah, I mean, our more experienced guys will do any breaking of Overwatch, so this guy should also just have boom and zoom. So we can gain air superiority. And like in real world history, the United States had total air supremacy over this island. And they destroyed some planes that were on the island, mostly via bomber runs. Yeah, so they destroyed them on the ground. And that was actually, for them, it was of course rather a good thing. So Helldiver here, you also get all weather. And let's have the tactical retreat, of course, for your safety. And the Avengers here, these guys, same thing. Tactical retreat, so no one can shoot at you. So we've got 3,600 points, that's a lot. So 2 tanks, yeah. And let's look at the equipment. Our destroyers all have this fire control system. I'd like the depth charges. Yeah, maybe we have one more depth charge here. Like with this guy. Let's rather have the depth charges. And 2 guys have the improved sonar. Although, like, maybe we should only have 1 improved sonar. This guy here can also have depth charges, rather. So, the trenches, this one. I want this one rather to just sail across the coast and look at some stuff, but I think I'm going to deploy only one tank here. This one with the improved optics. Then we've got this guy. So we've got something new here. Ronson flamethrower. That sounds very, very good, and I think we should have that. So you get that. By the way, the scout squad, can we have this one? Oh yeah. But I think you should rather have additional ammo instead of the scouts, because we have already the sappers and we have 3 willies, so we will rely on the willies here. This guy can have this cool thing here, the T-34 Calliope multiple rocket launcher. Upon activation, T-34 Calliope multiple rocket launcher allows you to attack from long range. It is very effective against soft targets, like an artillery buster or something, or an anti-air buster. 3 range, that's great. And the entrenchment level is reduced by 1 before the attack. Alright, and... Oh, but it is what? -5 heart attack? Well, but anyway, I want that thing on 1 tank, so let's have that. And then we definitely have 1 sapper squad, and we need more ammo. So we need to shoot people, and I think we will have big problems here. And this Ronson flamethrower, so that's literally like the flamethrower for our infantry. By the way, I read that the flamethrowers, they were the prime target, and they, due to the fact that this year this weapon has only very short range, they really had to come up to these pillboxes, and they had a casualty rate of like 90% or so. So they, at some point, they ran out of trained crew to operate the flamethrowers. But these were actually highly effective, of course, against the bunkers and pillboxes, which is why they then relied on the tanks with this Ronson flamethrower. So, and then we've got this guy. He's got the mortar. Yeah, the mortar, I really like that, but the willies will be way more defensive here, I think. And you guys, like, how much ammo do we actually have with them? 5. Yeah, I think I'm not going to use them extensively in an offensive role. And this here is heart attack. No, we are not fighting any tanks with them. If they see a tank, they will bolt. They will run away. They will drive away as quickly as possible. I think we are just rolling with the same outfit. Here. So 1 big mortar here. 55 prestige. To hit soft targets and reduce entrenchment. Then sapper squad, of course. And for better defense, just in case. So we have survivability, we have the spaced armor. But by the way, just out of curiosity, could we have this one? Yes, we could. Oh. But no, we are not doing that. We're not fighting any tanks here. The Willy needs to retreat if that is the case. So, and then our M18 anti-tank. So you also get a sapper squad. We will deploy this guy. You definitely get additional ammunition, I guess. Because we can use this guy to soften up the enemy as well. And spaced armor like this. Oh yeah, here, and we can have the heavy searchlight now. Heavy equipment, +3 air attack during night time. There, and we've already got the radar here. That is great. It allows anti-aircraft units to locate enemy aircraft within 4 hexes at any time and removes half of the attack penalty during the night. And then with the heavy searchlight, we have the 3 points more to attack. So that sounds pretty good. And we need more ammo here as well. Prestige is down to 3,100. The priests already have additional ammo. Ammo is the most important thing here. You guys get the sapper squad. And you can also have the space armor just in case someone fires at you. Then the marines. This here, where's John? Here, John. Let's appreciate John by giving him the LTV4 amphibious. Not so much because it's amphibious, but I would also go for the half-track. But we have more better values here, like significantly better values. By the way, in reality, these vehicles here, they were actually performing very poorly on the black volcanic sands of Iwo Jima. Well, let's have that for him. Very expensive. And then the other guys, they can maybe have the half-track, the better half-track here. That gives +2 defense and 2 movement points for the movement points. For 162. These guys here, they can also have that. This one. By the way, the price is, this one is the same. And this one. Camouflage is spotting. Camouflage is better with them. Ah, yeah. Ah, but it's the transport itself, yeah. But I think like I'm doing this one here mainly for the movement points with these guys here. And anything that's really tough, then we are sending John in. These guys, you get this here. This Marine Corps. Oh yeah, here, by the way. So they all have the flamethrower, right? Yeah. So I want the flamethrower. We're not bringing in any infantry with bazookas or something against tanks or so. Because flamethrowers, that's just the best thing against fortifications. You guys also get the half-track. You guys get an upgrade here. Now you are 44 Marines. And by the way, they are behind these guys. They are behind the development because it's already 1945. So, and they also get flamethrowers. Yeah, so we are flexible, and otherwise fortifications, they will just hold us back. Sapper squad for better defense and also to be able to defuse mines. And you guys also get a half-track. There. Very nice. We are losing the bombs here because I would expect that there will be some fighting in the end, the beginning, and then by then we should actually have gained some more prestige so we can outfit our planes with more bombs and make them tactical bombers. There you go. You get an aircraft radar as well. You guys also. Yeah, they can keep the bombs there. This Helldiver needs an aircraft radar. We have only 2,000 prestige points left. We're losing the torpedoes because I don't expect any enemy ships around and nothing that our battleships couldn't handle. You are discarding that one, and you are getting this anti-aircraft radar. So we have the radar all in the first place, like here in the first slot. Alright, I think we can roll like this. And then we are going to invest our points into higher strength. It doesn't say how much it costs beforehand. But it's like 47. Yeah. Well, let's rather have more units at strength of 12 than one more at very high strength. Oh yeah, but here these guys, they are not getting into enemy range, but they profit from overstrength significantly, so they should have that. John is at overstrength. Yeah, the Marines, they should definitely have overstrength. 45, yeah, they're also not super expensive, so let's give them overstrength. Which is also resembling the significant numbers the Americans came with. So they outnumbered the Japanese very significantly. But on Iwo Jima, the casualties were actually rather high, and the highest ratio. Yeah. Like for two Japanese that became casualties, they took 3 Americans with them. So that was indeed rather costly. But the United States, they had like beyond 3 times the number, so they followed the general military advice for the attacker. If you want to attack anything, then you should always have like at least 3 times the numbers of your enemy. So, and then we've got these fighters here. Yeah, let's give them... Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good here with the numbers. Let's give everybody firstly 12. You have already 14. Oh yeah, here, this is our hero, Richard Arabong. So you get 15. These guys get 12. Now we've got the numbers. That's great. Or let's have these guys only get 11 first. And then here the Helldivers. 2. These Helldivers, 12. And by the way, here this is our hero. So she gets this here. This is also our hero, Clarence. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Let's give them all 11 first. And then we can go for 12. Yeah, and then it's over. Maybe this guy here rather. So like this. And then we've got 14 points left. And then not even everybody is upgraded. But this way I think we can achieve air superiority, and we should actually be able to blow them out of the sky easily enough. And then these guys can all become tactical bombers once we have achieved air superiority. So this is how we can roll, I guess. We've got 2 Iowas. Yeah. So we've invested our command points. Everything is good. At least I hope so. 14 points are left. We don't have, we don't have any equipment to allocate. Everybody got something. The Marines. And I think we have enough units here like this. The priests. 3 of them. We cannot lose the villies here. But yeah, I mean, we cannot have too many units as well, because otherwise it will become a problem. So let's start the operation.
Iwo Jima looks empty and desolate. It's hard to believe that thousands of Japanese soldiers are hiding out there.
Well, hiding they are. Goddamn bastards. Our air reconnaissance warns us about their intensive fortifications. Those Japs are dug in deep, into the ground, and they're waiting for our bombardment. Damn moles, if you ask me. I say cut the island from all the supplies and wait until they eat each other out of famine. Bon appetit, bastards.
We don't have much time. Iwo Jima plays a key role in the upcoming operations.
Well, in that case, we should make one hell of a bombardment and bury all these bastard rats in their wretched holes.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, General, but our supply ships have limited ammunition, and we will not be able to resupply during the operation. So use your artillery support very carefully and very wisely.
So, where are our supply vessels?
Currently, all of them are very busy supporting MacArthur's operation in the Philippines.
Goddamn MacArthur is everywhere. He's like an evil fate haunting me and my Marines. God damn it. Seems like we will have to put our heads into the Japanese tiger's mouth once again and ask him nicely not to chew it.
Well, indeed, not a good situation there.
From Admiral King to Admiral Nimitz. Iwo Jima is the only reason our aircraft have not been able to undertake full-scale bombing attacks on Japan. The Japanese airfields and radars located there allow them to intercept our bombers flying in from the Mariana Islands. By taking over Iwo Jima, we will eliminate the threat posed by enemy fighters and will provide ourselves with a great airfield operations base for air raids on Japan. In order to establish control over the island, it is important to take over the well-fortified Mount Suribachi. the main bastion of the Japanese in the southern part of the island, the southern airfield, the central airfield, the northern airfield, Nishi, the main communication centre located in Kita, the artillery command post, the weather station on Higashiyama, and the headquarters of General Kuribayashi, commander of the island's defences. After realising the strategic importance of Iwo Jima, the Japanese have fortified it with state-of-the-art engineering achievements. The garrison has been strengthened with tanks and the latest artillery. General Kuribayashi, fanatically loyal to the Emperor, will do whatever it takes to make us pay a high price for Iwo Jima. Try to avoid any unnecessary losses. Now, when the end of the war is fast approaching, those will be felt painfully by the country. At the same time, keep in mind that very soon your forces will be needed for the landing in Okinawa, so you cannot spend a lot of time on Iwo Jima.
Layden, are there any signs of the Japanese Navy's presence around Iwo Jima?
No, sir. Not a single one.
In that case, we can focus fire of the naval guns on the island. General Smith, begin seizure of the coast.
Do you mind if I pray before the landing? Lord, you know how busy my men will be today. If they don't forget about you, please don't forget about them.
Well, so in the north there was actually a plateau that was also heavily fortified here. And then in the south, indeed, we have Mount Suribachi. And here we can see something important. So this here is the supply hub. We need to take that one to get supplies. Where's the next one? This is just a supply point. Our landing zone is there.
We are tough enough.
Yeah, only here. And historically, this is what happened as well. So the Marines landed here in the southern area of this southern tip of the island. But they actually, they emulated, to speak of role-playing for a second, they emulated the island nicely, the form. However, there was a plateau in the north that was heavily fortified. And that was actually the real strong point. Well, you would think that this mountain here was actually the strong point, but it was just rather monumental there. If I remember correctly, 169 meters high or something, overlooking the whole thing. So this whole peninsula is actually rather small, like a few kilometers wide and long. So everything well within gun range in principle. And they had really hollowed out this mountain with numerous caves. Under the island, there were cave systems, but the United States didn't know about those, actually. So that was a little bit inaccurate, but for the sake of this game, of course, this was explained. And the United States were actually surprised once they were here and the Japanese opened fire, because they had thought they had suppressed any guns and artillery and anything with their bombardment. Yeah, and that was one of their mistakes here. So there's one supply point there. We've got one supply point here. The airfield is there. Another supply point. Like, where do they have the next hub, by the way? Supply point here. Oh yeah, that's actually a problem. All only supply points. This is the next hub. That's actually pretty far away. Okay. Which is why we are doing the following. And there's one here. So they only have 3 supply hubs. It's look like so. We can click on it here. So this is the area. Yeah. So we are in danger that our troops are running out of ammo here. Very significant danger, by the way. Can we actually upgrade these guys? No, not allowed. Okay. So which means we will do the following. our guys will deploy here.
I miss my dog.
But we are not going north yet, but we are just taking over this airfield so our planes can land. We are establishing a defensive line around here or so. Yeah, depending what we find here. But like somewhere around here maybe. And take over this area here and destroy all enemy resistance. So we can form a coherent front line and don't have any enemies in our back. While in the real world history on Iwo Jima, the horrible thing was that due to these underground tunnels, the Japanese were actually able to reman already cleared bunkers and fired from there again. That was the problem for the Marines. So, yeah. So let's have... You are the Ronson flamethrower guy. Let's put you here. Because I want a Willy here. Let's have the Willies. Like we need to see something. Let's have them on the ends here. You guys, you go there. Like the thing is, like we could also in principle deploy the Willy in the second wave because we need to move forward. On the other hand, we want to see what's going on here, and yeah, we have to see what's going on there. And then let's have both tanks here on our left flank. So they need to go here and shoot at people. Let's do it like that. These two go there. Where's John? John is here. You guys go there. We can have our anti-tank gun here on the right flank, but let's put it rather here in the middle maybe somewhere. Or on the other hand, no, it's quick. It's a quick one. It's a quick unit, so we can actually put it here and then we are just driving back here or so. So I want to establish a line rather here. We need to conserve our ammo. MGCMs, the flak will be here in the second row.
Have you seen the Statue of Liberty?
And then let's just put some Marines down. These guys. Yeah. In the second row, and the artillery can just stay here. Yeah, so that we can put them here. They can fight. So then the ships. Ah, yeah, okay. Like it would be wise to have one here so they can actually fire at everything that's around here from there. Yeah, so then let's have... but maybe a weaker one. So I would actually expect that there is more defense here. As we can see, there has been a strong preliminary bombardment here in the landing area. And as we can see, they have artillery already here and a number of units there. Yeah, let's have our Tench. Is it you with the improved optics? Yeah, you go here. And then this guy can drive sail in. And let's have this Iowa class here.
Will not replace good old 400mm naval guns.
One Iowa up there, and let's have one. Yeah, let's have one carrier up here as well.
We better be kept away from the enemy.
But maybe an experienced one. This guy here. You go there. And then we'll have, we have two with improved sonar, right?
Providing escort service. We are the fastest ship.
Oh, this guy?
Reporting as ordered.
Oh, no, we don't have, oh.
How may I be of assistance?
I thought that we had two.
Your trust is well placed.
Or did I make a mistake?
Providing air cover.
No, here, this is improved, one improved sonar.
Providing escort service.
Ah, yeah, well, okay, no. Then it doesn't matter. I want one sonar down here, though, because here the area is bigger. And I would think that if there's a sub, then it's probably lurking somewhere here at the coastline or something. So let's have 2 guys up here.
Providing air cover.
Maybe actually 3. Yeah, let's have 3 up here. 3 destroyers. And there's indeed, by the way, no harbor or anything. I wonder how the Japanese got all their equipment here.
You require
And then
an
one guy
escort.
is here. It's also with depth charges. So like this. And then we can bombard whatever is here. Nicely. And then let's have an Iowa.
Of the Navy.
Yeah, we are prioritizing Mount Suribachi here. And by the way, this is also the mountain where this iconic photograph, where these several soldiers are raising the flag. You know, like that's also, yeah, that got the Pulitzer. The Northampton goes then here. And then let's have 1 carrier in each group here, like so. And 2 destroyers, and they will just combine. This guy goes here. Yeah, we can combine forces like around here also, and then the carriers will also provide air cover here.
Guarding bigger vessels.
1 guy here. 1 here, and then this is our hero. Who's actually our slightly weaker guy due to the fact that he only has 4 combat abilities. So, yeah, well, then
Our
the
lives are in
planes.
the
So let's have
skies. We had been
1 good
pilots
Corsair
before we were
here.
born.
Let's have 2 fighters here. But
We
maybe
are
actually
high in
like
the
one of
sky.
the new Corsairs there. Oh, and by the way, no, this one here can have 5 planes. Oh, yeah. Then let's have, there's already, we see a plane there. Then let's have 3 planes here.
Better to die than to live and
This
not
Corsair.
fly.
1
We'll hope for the
Helldiver.
best.
And 1
On the
Avenger,
ground.
like,
Yeah,
so
everything's so
slightly
hectic.
weaker group over there. And then we'll have
Hey, the skies are ours.
1 and our
lives are
hero,
in the
Ira.
skies.
2 Corsairs and also 2 down over
We have trouble
here.
hearing your orders at this altitude.
Let's
I
have
find a
Sue.
news
This is Sue,
model in my
right?
sleep.
Yeah. Sue, you go here as well. So you're in the middle. Our other hero goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This here is the one that has 5. Okay. And let's have a Helldiver
You can see
here
the world's
as well,
harmony
like
in the
this.
skies.
And you guys, this here is our new carrier. Go there. So,
Just let us know the enemy location.
and our artillery comes in the second wave. All right. So now we've deployed. We have only 11 income now. Well, that's not so much. Did I deploy more than I thought? No, we have only 1 submarine. No, well, it's fine. Let me just do it like this. Do we need all the Marines here? Maybe we should actually drive with the artillery a little bit. Yeah, let's have... Then let's not deploy these Marines here. And let's have 1
The
priest.
US military is the most professional.
And who's this? Yeah, this is the Willy. Okay, let's have 1 priest here. And this guy can drive in. Or maybe... Oh, crap, yeah. Like the... Ah, yeah, here, this one is our counter battery. Okay, very good. Then here goes here. Yeah. Let's roll like this. Ending deployment. And there we go. And then for the first turn. So let's have a look. Firstly,
You can
submarine,
see us.
you go forward.
It
What do you
looks too
see?
deep here. Won't we drown?
Well, there's something there.
Like a huge fishy. Will there be enemy cargo ships?
No, you are to spot the coastline. Okay. Well, that's all that we can see from here. We could also, yeah, let's sail in here and well, let's firstly check out the area with subs. 4 subs, I mean. Here we have depth charges here, right? Yeah. Then you guys, you go here, and then if you go here, oh no, you go here.
Searching for enemy subs.
You're looking for subs. Okay, nothing here. 1, 2. So you guys
Reporting as ordered.
sail here.
Searching for enemy subs.
Nothing. Okay. 1, 2.
Providing air cover.
1, 2. So then you guys go here.
Seeking out the enemy.
Okay. Looks like the coast is clear.
Than serving on a US battleship?
Well, like if
I
there
don't think
is
so.
an artillery, we might sail into the artillery's range. So actually, it's not so wise if we are sailing in here, because then we are moving our, we are losing our movement. Which is why the Willy has to check out the area. So let's fly. Let's drive with the Willy here. Firstly.
Hostile forces ahead.
Ah, yeah.
Should we retreat?
There's someone there. That's a Type 91 100mm, so the medium gun. We've got 1 artillery fort. That can actually shoot at anybody who's approaching from there. But it looks like can actually nicely come here.
How may I be of assistance?
So let's have this one doesn't have a here. This is our improved sonar.
Reporting as
So
ordered.
you guys, if you go here 1, 2, 3, you can check out all of this here from here.
Seeking out the enemy.
Okay, no subs. 1, 2, 3.
We
These
are the
guys.
fastest ship.
1, 2, 3. You guys go here.
Going full speed ahead.
Nothing good. 1 or bad, depending. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Guarding bigger
And you
vessels.
guys. 1, 2. 1, 2. So you can actually sail
Seeking out
here.
the enemy.
Okay, it appears the coastline is actually clear.
Providing air cover. Guarding bigger vessels.
This one. 1, 2, 3. So we don't know what's here.
Guarding bigger vessels.
Yeah, well then let's go here. Can't help it.
Searching for enemy
With
subs.
certain risk, but I'm not sure, but these are impassable mountains it said, so I doubt that there's actually anything here. Okay, we weren't shot at. Okay.
We will rock
And we can
your
actually...
world.
we can't even fire at this one here, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, because of the mountain, we can't shoot at them, okay.
Guarding the perimeter.
I want, of
All
course,
these
I want
fancy
the
new
spy
carriers
plane
will
out
not
here.
replace good old 400mm naval guns.
And it's like,
Ships
can we
are the
actually, if
glue
we
that
shoot...
holds the Navy
Oh, you
together.
can't shoot at them at all. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
We will rock your world.
And like, can we shoot from
Time
here?
to move.
Yeah, we can reach all of those. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. And then let's have 1 plane here. Like here. Yeah, I doubt they can... Yeah, these are impassable mountains. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it should be okay, like from here, right? Ah, yeah. Aha, we're flak.
All these
Okay.
fancy new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval
That is not
guns.
ideal, but it was to be expected.
You don't need islands when you have
Then
carriers.
let's have these guys here to provide air cover. And it appears that there are no planes circling over the mountain. And if we are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can also intercept anything. Oh, there's a fighter there. Okay. Yeah. By the way, let's fly. Let's drive the Willy in a little bit more. Can you guys like? I'm not sure if they are shooting. Are they shooting? Now let's rather drive like here. Oh, there's something. There's a hideout. When an enemy unit enters within hideout gun range, it sends an infantry unit out, which attacks the intruder once per turn. It is well hidden, so only recon units and units with scout squads can locate it. So it spawns, to speak of role-playing, but game mechanic-wise. So this one here spawns an infantry unit in 2 gun range. So if this guy could shoot. So here, this is the area, huh? When we enter this here, then it will spawn an infantry unit. So it would be wise to destroy this one here from the air and bombard it. Okay. So where's our Baltimore? No, the Northampton rather. Okay, if we are here, there's someone over there as well.
So you are the commander, huh?
So Willy, let's drive like maybe like here.
Enemy located.
What do we see? Ah, yeah.
Enemy position acquired.
And we've got artillery there.
We know what to do. Enemy located.
Ah, yeah. Oh, there's a tank there. We've got a Jima. Oh, we've got artillery there. More artillery, okay. Let's leave the Willy here for a second. So, well, the thing is, we could actually maybe make an ambush or so, because we've got the Overwatch hard. Let's think about this. So if this guy is maybe like here, then we could control all of this area. In case this guy drives through here or so. And we should actually wipe out all of those and take over this forest there. So I think this is actually a good defensive line. What's this here? This is a supply point. So I would actually expect that there's infantry here dug in.
Yes,
These
sir.
guys, can you do this here without being shot at? They can see this. I'm not sure if we are being shot at. Which is why we are just bombarding them. Therefore, if we are unsure, uncertain, then we shall bombard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only reach those now. Oh, and well. That wasn't so good. It would have been better if this guy... Yeah, Let's shoot the artillery there. We've got forward observer bonus.
Yes, we'll shoot.
And let's have another shot.
Yes, we'll shoot.
Got them.
Have you seen the Statue of Liberty? It's huge.
You require
You guys, you can go here.
patrolling the area.
And then you can bombard the infantry there.
Take
That's the
them.
best we can do right now with them.
We will teach them humility.
Yeah, it would have been better to have the battleship like here, so and then we could have shot at them over there. That would have been much better, actually. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but we can shoot at this guy here with our artillery, actually. Yeah, it's fine.
Do we get to blow up some enemy vessel?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only the infantry though. But it's fine. Then let's do it like this.
Guarding the perimeter.
Then where should this guy end up? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go here.
Did you check for the enemy submarines?
Okay. And range of 4 is like so. You can also blow up the minefields here. But also our shots are not unlimited. We are not getting new supplies for the ships. So that is a problem.
Guarding the perimeter. Conducting active search for enemy subs.
Let's blow up this one, yeah.
Keep firing. They're finished.
And the Japanese, by the way, they had dug in thousands of artillery shells, yeah, you know, like with the primer, you know, that if a vehicle drove over it, that it would blow up. So extensive minefields and other niceties. Well, I guess we can just keep our distance from them over here for the moment. Oh, they're even rather experienced there with 4. These have 3. Okay. Yeah, the Willy is definitely going to fall back.
Orders.
Here we can go there.
Orders. We stand
Now
for
come on,
democracy.
let's do it here.
Die, you bastards!
Okay, no good, okay. No one is shooting at us, but if we were to do it here, then these guys would attack.
Guarding bigger vessels.
Then you
Conducting
sail
active search
here,
for enemy subs.
just in case that there is a sub showing up,
All
and then the
systems are
carrier
go.
can go here to provide a flak
This is the way to
flak
go.
cloud, like so. That's the best we can do, huh? Or like here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay. Let's rather keep our resources so we
go.
can resupply the planes. Okay. And then you guys,
You
you
require an
sail
escort?
here. Can you actually from here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do it from here.
Going full speed ahead.
There, this is actually better. Get rid of those
Win,
guys
win.
there.
Teach them humility. Fire all guns.
Good. And then you guys go... Or you can actually just stay here as air defense.
Your trust is well placed.
Well, we'll pull over these guys.
We're not some idiot.
This one will end up here or so. Yeah. I think we are
Guarding
safe
the
then.
perimeter. Your trust is well placed. Guarding the perimeter.
So let's not go in here. I mean, we could actually try it, like just to see how it works and how it happens. But I'm actually, I don't want to know even. I'd rather bombard this one here. So I like what it spawns actually. Like right now we shouldn't try it because there are already so many units here.
Freemen fight with the utmost
So
tenacity.
can we actually shoot at this one here from there? Yeah, we can. Or let's drive here. These guys, they don't have a sapper. If we drive here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this entire air is suppressed over there. And then we can send in some planes as well.
you seen
Oh,
the
these
Statue
guys
of
could also
Liberty?
go there.
It's huge. Go, go, go!
Oh, and by the way, no, sorry, huh? Don't they have a... Oh, they already used their Sepper, huh? Ah.
The U.S. military
Then you
is
guys
the
go
best,
here.
unless, but there is no unless. If we die now, we won't need to march another
Let's
mile.
demine this. We're not attacking,
Yes, sir.
but our infantry. So yeah, this is the sign that
Can we
something
get
bad
bigger
is happening
rations?
when we go on these here, and this is because of this the hideout.
The US military is the most professional.
We are here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can shoot them nicely there. And we're still out of range. I want to bombard this here, that's for sure. So let's
We will
drive
get
like
there
so.
eventually.
Then we are firing at you once.
We begin our religious service.
Should have been 7. And then we can deploy
The
more
artillery
priests.
is every commander's best friend.
This one here, there. And then
At
this
your
priest
disposal,
cannot
sir.
move, but this priest can shoot. So let's fire at them.
We preach death and
And they're
destruction.
demoralized. Excellent. So there. And any other good targets here for a priest. And by the way, oh yeah, this guy got a level out of that. Yeah, let's make you counter battery. This might discourage any artillery to shoot at us, by the way. And what do they have? Yeah, they have also counter battery, huh? But they might be a bit more fragile, actually. So, and then the other, like we could have one here as well.
We
One
will
priest.
bury the enemy in its trenches.
Oh no, that's a bad idea. Because, yeah, they can shoot there. Okay.
Providing escort
You
service.
guys.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of
Yeah,
rum.
we should definitely shoot at this one here. I think we should just destroy the artillery fort. I like to take over the forts, but
Worth more.
I think we should destroy that one there.
Guarding
So
bigger
you
vessels.
guys
Evasive maneuvering is in
sail
order.
there like so, and then you're getting the kill,
Remember the U.S. masters.
and then you guys
Patrolling the
sail
area.
here, and you fire at these guys. What's that? Regular infantry, who is foolishly in the open, but which also simulates the forward defense. By the way, the Japanese commander got explicit orders to indeed defend the forward coastline, the beaches, although he didn't want to. And we can imagine that this also wasted some
You
Japanese
don't need
lives
islands
there.
when you have carriers.
Carrier. Well, they can't see us here.
Reporting as ordered.
And we have only this one guy for defense.
Conducting
Then you
active search
sail
for
here,
enemy
and then
subs.
you go here. And then we can...
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's actually shoot once.
We'll put them to flight, sir.
Good, and now
Where the
you...
commander,
Can you actually interrogate them now?
We'll sneak up on them, you bet. Farewell, bastards.
No, you didn't get information. That's sad.
Is there anything better than serving on a US
And we have one more
battleship?
shot.
I don't think so.
If we use our skill, which we shall. So let's use
All
it like
guns ready.
so. And then let's reduce this infantry here a little bit. And they are also just, but they have Gunto. I don't remember what that was. But I think this was this thing that they always have the full strength, right? Like no matter how their normal strength, they always attack with 10 because of their dedication or something. Could that be? Let's fire once here. It would have been better to have the Iowa here, actually. Yeah, but well. So. Then, reserve. We've got one more priest, so where could you do some good? From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could fire at the hideout there, and then the other guys can actually go inland. Yeah, that would be good. Now that there's the flak. Yeah, they've got infantry here on the airfield. So, and by the way, within the first 24 hours, the Marines actually did something similar that I plan here. I mean, we are forced due to the supply hub, so we really need one. So we can resupply our guys, otherwise we are going to run out of ammo. So this is the top priority to get this one here. But the Marines also advance here through the island and cut off Mount Suribachi. And that's indeed the reasonable thing to do here. Yeah, and well, I think we are just here, huh? Like let's put the artillery here. And then we've got 2 guys.
We rule the battlefield.
And this one has the, yeah, how much does it do? Oh, only 2, okay. I thought it was so good. Oh, 1.8. Okay, that's indeed pretty good, okay. These Calliope multiple rocket launchers, alright, but I want the tanks to soften up whatever is here. Yeah, let's just have the Iowa here then.
Of the Navy. Finally, some action.
It's a certain risk, but okay, good. Nothing bad happened. Then let's put a plane out there. And what do you see? Okay, that's pretty weird.
300 millimeters.
Oh, I know something. Joke. So either this one here has very good camouflage for some reason, or this must be another one of those. Because it says it is well hidden, so only recon units and units with scout squads can locate it. So this is probably also a hideout or something. Can the Iowa bombard this here? Oh, we can't. Okay, well then.
US battleship? I don't think so.
Well, let's shoot up the infantry then. So the infantry is out of the way. And by the way, there's artillery up there, okay. Can we actually shoot them once? Can our guy here do it? No, you can't. But you could be here and shoot at them, at those ones here.
We know what to do.
The Willy has 5 movement points. Let's drive up here.
It's 5 p.m. Will they wait until we drink our tea?
What do we see?
Enemy position acquired.
Oh, there's an ambush. Okay.
300 millimeters of armor is no joke.
Well, then let's shoot this infantry.
Too big to fail.
And we are gaining experience, so. But maybe the
an escort?
Yeah, this guy you could actually. Oh, you can't. Can you actually get the kill? Yes, you can. So let's get the kill with this guy. Because the battleship has more punch, so that's kind of less of a waste. So let's shoot this one here once.
Disappear.
Are we finally doing something?
And this here costs how much? 4 movement points. Okay, we don't want to end up here, so we will have to retreat the Willy. Can we actually... We cannot shoot at this one here. Oh, yeah, no, it's high up in the
All these fancy
mountain.
new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns.
Okay, I think we should actually send in some planes so we can see some more stuff.
Mobile airfield at your disposal.
So you guys come up here, and then you can also provide some cover fire in case some
Going the
planes
extra
come
mile
around.
to carry out your orders, sir.
We had been pilots before we were born.
Ah, yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any. Any prestige yet, though. So we can't give the fighter some bombs, which is bad.
Carriers are one of them. All systems are go.
Here, this is
We are
Ira.
high in the sky.
Ira definitely needs to attack a fighter plane here. Oh yeah, 9. Very nice. By the way, what do they have? 3-star fighters. And 2-star tactical bombers. And 3-star. Okay, and there's... Yeah. Okay.
We better be kept away from the enemy.
Let's see. They cannot attack.
Guarding the
You guys have shot.
Ready to launch our air force.
You cannot hit. You have all your shots left. And it's actually... Well... Yeah, this Willy
Know
here.
what to do.
We've got 4 movement points, so let's drive here.
Our plan is so secret that even
There's
we don't know
infantry
it yet.
there. Okay, we've checked out these guys here now. And I think this should be
enemy
fine.
contact.
So let's demine this here. Very good. And then we can just drive through. However, I'd rather have the Willy here than on this tile. And
Only US tanks
the
are
anti-tank
allowed.
here.
New
And then you guys can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could actually... Yeah, we are going to have a lot of infantry here to defend them. But we definitely want a shot at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we are here, we have the surprise. This would be good. Let's send 1 fighter in.
We prefer to keep our distance.
We are high in the sky.
That's Ira. You use the afterburner, you go high altitude, and you go Overwatch breakthrough. Just to check out what's going on here. If someone is here. There would be a way to use Ira though. But let's just fly here and then we can also look around a little bit. Although, well, it would actually be good to fly over here as well, to have this guy here. Yeah, if we are flying here. So let's fly here, and if there's more flak around, then we should actually trigger it, right? Like if we fly here.
Speed is of the essence.
Ah, yeah, there's one, yeah. As expected. Or feared. And then let's attack here.
This is hell, as in Hellcat.
Good.
It is the United States Air
Have a look
Force,
over there.
you stupid bastards.
So we need to prioritize the mountain here. Ah, yeah, good. Okay, one. Okay, good. And now, however, yeah, it should be fine. So, and we are actually doing 4 damage now. That's good.
You're gonna love it.
All right, very good. And then you return. You can actually, like, why? Oh, because this one is actually full with planes, so you can fly. Yeah, he used up a lot of fuel, a lot of precious fuel. You would think that we are in a situation like the Germans, that we have to think about every little drip. So, but it appears they only have 1 flak there. That's the good news. Then you come back here. And this guy had a lot of ammo there.
I fly the newest
Can the
model in the
Helldiver
slip.
mess him up? No, it's not time. By the way, I could have reduced the risks by using Sue. So let's fly Sue here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's fly
Let's
Sue
not
like
exceed our
so.
range.
And then let's
We have an
have...
island on board, sir.
I cannot live without the skies.
This Helldiver does have a chance
attitude is as
to
crazy
get
as our
messed up.
altitude.
Okay, then this guy. You do an afterburner. And then we're attacking.
I love.
I could have used the first strike ability, by the way, but well. I guess the chances are pretty good now that we are messing him up. Yeah, good. All right, very good. And then flying here, and we can get. Otherwise, we are probably not in need of high altitude. So let's see. And then from
you don't
here.
need islands when you have carriers.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't use
Enemies
our
are high.
Corsairs
We are
for
higher.
doing that if we can actually mess up the enemy there.
You don't need islands when you have
But we
carriers.
definitely want to wreck them over here. And this artillery, where can this guy shoot? Only like this. That's a weird position for the artillery.
We better be kept away from the enemy.
Now let's have this Corsair and attack the guy and destroy them.
You're gonna love it.
Good. Then you stay there.
With that much firepower, we can sink the whole country.
And now we can actually shoot at these guys here. We have forward observer bonus. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Because here we know that the guy who that is. Ah, yeah, very good. Got them out of the way.
Ready. I miss my dog.
Then you guys can actually... Yeah, you are actually...
At the ready.
You can run them over. Can we also like use this here? No, we can't. Okay. Well,
All
but
systems
we
are
can
go.
use the Helldivers on
live
the
without the
artillery here.
skies.
Oh, there's another one, by the way. Oh, there's also this here.
Carriers are the main instrument
Let's
of modern
destroy
warfare.
that. Helldiver.
We'll blow them up, shall we?
And we're flying over here.
I like flying. It's liberating.
We have an island on board, sir.
If the infantry
one
is the heart of
Avenger.
the armed forces, the air force is their soul.
That could actually rather get the kill.
We aim for the sky.
Let's
You
pray
guys
for
have a
good
hell
weather.
diver. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Or we are rather using this one here on the artillery fort. Yeah, I think we are destroying the artillery fort.
We're the best.
Hey, you guys. You can actually demine this here. Question is, should we do
Orders?
that? They can't go there.
Setting up a trap.
Yeah, let's... Yeah, we need to attack this one first.
We aim for the
And
sky.
let's have
If
this
the
hell diver
infantry is
here,
the heart of
otherwise
the
they
armed
will
forces,
shoot.
The air force is their soul.
Or maybe we need to destroy this one even. Then
I
you fly
hope there'll
there.
be no enemy fighters.
Still no idea what this is. And then let's have
On the ground,
this is
everything's
our
so
hero,
hectic.
Clarence. You've got the first strike wreck ship and so on. Now you're just in your bomber. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, let's... Yeah, well, he shouldn't have the kill, by the way. And this guy fires in that direction, okay.
We'll carry you through this battle. We better be kept away from the enemy.
This Avenger. Oh yeah, you can actually get the kill here. Let's do that.
We deliver them one-way tickets to hell.
Give me the kill. Don't fail the mission. Yeah, very good.
I hope
Flying
there'll be
over
no
there.
enemy fighters.
You might even trick these planes to come in here into our flak zone.
Reporting as ordered.
We aim for the sky.
So we've got
We
Corsairs
prefer
there.
to keep our distance.
The skies are calling.
Yeah, well, then let's attack this
We
guy.
bring death on our wings. Yeah, we did it,
Good.
boys.
And yeah, I think we are rather using our fighter planes over there to do stuff against those ones. Let's just speed up the whole thing here rather. And then you guys attack this
Do you think all
one.
hell's breaking loose? Nah.
And we
just
need
us.
to interrupt the flow of resources. But they will be repaired here anyway, I guess. Okay, and then you guys...
I hope there'll be no
Fly like
enemy
there.
fighters.
Do we have to squish the
Yeah, then
orders
you
out of
guys clear the way. Now everything
Why
should
don't
be
they die
okay.
already?
Yep, very good.
Fast and Furious.
Ah, yeah, very good. And now these guys, they can take over. Oh yeah, beautiful. We can take over the fort there. Which is also providing some distraction from here.
We'll
Let's do
meet the
that.
enemy head on.
With the flamer. Oh! Oh!
We rule the battlefield.
Okay, well, that's what happens. Okay, so this is definitely a hideout here, like this one. And now we have seen what happens, actually. So it's a 5 ambush squatter, which is less than ideal.
We have
We can
big guns.
overrun them. No, not really.
We stand for democracy.
They're not an... Oh, sorry, misclicked. No, sorry. There.
Is there anything better than serving on a US battleship? I don't think so.
Well. Yeah, now we've got a problem.
Setting up a trap.
We rule
Because
the
this guy was
battlefield.
supposed to destroy them, or rather,
Guarding
they
bigger
get the
vessels.
kill. Yeah, you get the kill here. This is our 3-star guy. Okay, you get the kill. You get the kill,
They got what was coming to them.
and then you
Are we
sail
on a
here,
scout
and we've
mission?
got this
For
guy
real,
here. You
Jericho.
come in
Going full
here,
speed ahead.
and you're firing at those guys.
Take them.
Twice even.
Got 'em.
Good. So, and now we've confirmed that this here is a nasty thing.
Our
So,
world is full of wonders. Carriers are one of them.
you guys,
So you're the
they
commander,
can
huh?
actually, yeah. Well, we've interrupted the flow of resources now, thanks to our tank here, although we are not getting the kill now. But I'm half glad that we've confirmed this, so I'm 100% certain that this must be one of these hideouts, because they can only be found, as we've just learned, with recon units. Yeah. And it's nasty because the ambush is, of course, taking away our attack. So we want to destroy those via air. So
Just
then
let
you
us know
guys,
the enemy location.
Our
got
world
planes
is full
here.
of
We've got
wonders.
two
Carriers are
Helldivers,
one
by
of
the
them.
way. You guys could actually destroy them over there some more. Yeah, let's do that. Or we could also... One, two, three, four. I know it's just 3, right? If we are attacking here. And by the way, no, there's another guy there. Yeah, that's the problem right now. Yeah, we need to attack the... We need to attack them over there.
300 millimeters of armor is no joke.
Yeah, it's not an
We reach
ideal
for the
beginning
stars.
here.
Enemies are high.
This Corsair,
We
like
are
if you are
higher.
attacking there. This guy has high altitude. If we give the afterburner, Overwatch breakthrough and altitude, we can actually attack this one there. Or we could. And this guy has 3 experience points. And then we only have, like,
We
this guy
live
here is here.
Fly.
I'd rather have them attack the fighters here a little bit more. I'd like to blow one of them out of the sky at least.
You can see the world's
Also, we still have
skies.
Susan, by the way. Yeah, by the way, let's get her closer. Yeah, actually, we can, I think we can just leave them here. Let's not use more planes here. We need to mess up them over there. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's fly here. There shouldn't be any more Overwatch now.
We'll get there in no time.
So this is Susan. By the way, our Kingfisher, so you are actually rather useless over there now that we have the Willy here. So you can actually fly like there. Although maybe that's a bit too ambitious, but let's fly like here or here. No, here. And then we should actually see something there, right? If we fly here, Right, let's fly here. I hope there's no other flak that blows this guy out of the sky now. Okay, no good. Very good. I had anticipated that they don't have more than 2 big flak units here, and this is like 88mm, that's the big one, and another one of those. Yeah, good. So, then
Hey,
this
the
guy...
skies are ours.
Yeah, he's our best guy. You use the afterburner, you use the altitude, and you use the boom and zoom, and then we are still at 1-3. Oh, okay, that's bad. And Susan,
We're eager to fly.
if you're attacking here, that's 2-7. That's really bad. Oh well, then let's have our artillery strike against that one. Like from here. And it's this guy here. Reserve.
At your disposal,
M7
sir.
priest. So you... If you are here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, or here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. But we could send in infantry, by the way, if we get rid of this one, but we won't in time.
All these fancy new carriers will not replace good old 400mm naval guns.
Well, then let's bombard this infantry there. Only one. Only one though. That's not so good. But it's the best we can do right now.
Yes, we'll get our big gun. That ship is about to disappear.
We could of course also use our strategic bomber. Bomber rather. Let's use the ability
All guns ready.
to have another shot. And these guys are at -4.
Fire! Raining hell!
Reporting as ordered. Guarding bigger vessels.
Mobile airfield at your disposal. We reach for the stars.
Yeah,
Providing air
it wasn't very optimal.
Carriers are the main instrument of modern warfare.
One
I was born a
Helldiver.
pilot.
Yeah, but we'll have a defensive shot here, right? Yeah, he's even defender +2. Why are we not able to destroy that guy there?
We are high in the sky.
These guys? Well, this is our
attitude
best
is as crazy
Corsair.
as our altitude.
That's not gonna happen. I wonder why we can't get the boom and zoom. Yeah, and this guy is actually also shooting at us. That's really bad. And the
Maybe you should
Marines.
give us some command. We know what to do.
Like this one, is he actually like cannot be attacked by Overwatch, but I think it's not an Overwatch ability, this thing. When an enemy unit enters within hideout gun range, it sends an infantry unit out. I think that's it works like an Overwatch, but it's officially not an Overwatch, I guess. So I'm not going to risk it to do this. Oh man.
We keep enemy tanks at bay.
But we want these guys here out of sight range, of course. I'd rather have them here probably. But they need to be gone.
We await your command.
And we don't want any defensive artillery strike here.
300mm of armor is no joke.
By the way, and you guys, you already used that ability.
We're
These
on
guys
a floating
here,
fortress.
you didn't use it yet. But we also don't need to.
Escort ships are the glue that holds the Navy together.
I'm a bit unhappy right now.
We keep traditions of the Navy.
Yeah, well,
I fly the newest model in my
Susan?
sleep.
Our lives are in the skies.
Are we getting this thing? Like, it looks like we are not getting the defense bonus here.
I cannot live
Susan's
without the
defense bonus. And
skies.
are we actually losing several movement points if we go here, by the way? Like, is that happening? 7?
No
Yeah, it's...
hurry at
Oh
all.
god, yeah, it
Just
was
over
happening.
200
Okay,
miles
crap.
an hour.
But well... But is it
Enemies
changing
are high.
anything now?
You're higher.
Range defense. Still 1-3. Let's get this one back here on the carrier. Maybe we can get something going and...
Mobile airfield at your
Like
disposal.
this guy, I think, should rather... Like if he's driving here, then the artillery... Like he could actually drive here and fire the Calliope. Like if we drive here, we should be able to fire the Calliope here at this artillery there, right? And the artillery is also not super good. If we drive here,
We will find them
would
and
that
kill
work? It's 1-8. Yeah, okay, no, then we're not doing that. I don't want any casualties here.
We
Hey,
will
you
bury
guys?
the enemy in its trenches.
If we drive here,
I hope it's safe there.
and we fire at this one, then it's 1-7. I wish I could do it like this here. Like, it's supposed to be a surprise attack, isn't it? Here we are getting like that one. Oh. That's so stupid.
Ready for action.
Well, we are kind of at an impasse. An impasse.
We will bury the enemy in its trenches.
1, 2, 3, 4. Or here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would be kind of a waste. But let's rather be here and shoot at them so we get closer here to this one. And also this provides defensive fire here. Yeah, let's do it like that.
The
Then
U.S.
you guys,
military is the best, unless, well, there is no unless.
you are flamethrowers, sappers. You go
Where are we
here.
going?
Then our reserve priest
We
goes
will
there.
bury the enemy in its trenches. We will bury the enemy in its
You
trenches.
guys, why are they so good? Ah, because they've got experience 4, huh?
So you are the commander, huh?
Just let us know the enemy location.
Well, then let's shoot
Dead
them
or
once
religious,
more.
what would you choose?
At your disposal, sir.
Well, if we can get rid of these guys here.
Orders?
Maybe you should give us some command.
Oh, come on. Yeah, crap. I probably shouldn't have attacked here yet. But rather mess up all of these guys here with our guy, our hero. Where is he?
The fuel is
Yeah, and he
low.
doesn't have a
Gotta do
shot
it fast.
left. Yeah. Ira.
We live to Fly!
Well, I think there's actually no option left as to attack with
We
this
are
guy
high in
here.
the sky.
Let's do it then. We don't need Overwatch because we already did that. But it's actually, it's not good. It's not good. But we don't have many options now. That's pretty crappy actually. I don't want this. But I don't see any other options right now. And this way we can attack this guy from the air. So well, let's do it then. It's pretty crappy.
Take it. Take it. Take it, bitch.
Would have been better to have an Iowa here. Oh yeah, super. Okay, good. All right.
Godspeed.
We hit him. Very good. And he's got 1 ammo left only. That's very good. Okay, well maybe things are not so bad right now. And you can also, yeah, with the first strike, let's do it again with this one here. High altitude, first strike, and then let's hit this one like so.
Take it, bitch.
Very good. Now this guy doesn't have any more ammo. And now we are sending in someone with some better abilities. How about...
I was born a
well,
pilot.
Sue could actually destroy this guy there. Yeah.
Bombed some guys. And now it's time for lunch.
And Sue could also destroy those guys. Let's do
We
that.
deliver them one-way tickets to hell.
Ah, should have been 4. Well. Okay then, so then we've got
Let's
one
pray for
Helldiver
good weather.
here. You guys destroy this this anti-air
In
there.
time, you begin to see the beauty of falling bombs.
Oh, that was a mistake. No! We have so many fighters here.
Yeah, we did it, boys.
Well, I mean, we have 2 defensive fighters as well. But that's actually bad here. Well, I think I just messed up everything. And this Helldiver, you can actually destroy the artillery there. And
You
let's do
think all
that.
hell's broken loose? Nah, just us. A few bombs and the
Oh, they
enemy's not
didn't.
so
Oh,
eager.
goodness. Well, that's not good.
Underground, everything's so hectic.
Things are actually very bad right now. We don't realize that yet, but it is so.
We're the best.
Can you guys actually... Oh, and we don't want to be there, of course, due to this guy.
At your
Okay,
disposal,
artillery
sir.
could actually... fire at them now, though. But we need to get still... We need to still get rid of
I
those
was born a
guys.
pilot.
Yeah, Susan can actually stay here.
I hope there'll be
And
no
then let's have
enemy
one
fighters.
fighter.
Our attitude
This
is as
Corsair.
crazy as our altitude.
You fly here and destroy this flak, and then you are also providing defensive fire for them.
It is the United States Air Force, you stupid bastards.
Good, so we've
Just did
neutralized the
not have
flak.
the talent for it.
We have a huge problem though, and we have only
We
one
are
Corsair
high in the
left,
sky.
which can use the boom and zoom. What if we use this here, and this here can actually hit this guy for 1-5 only? Yeah. Now that's a problem. Reserve, so we've got the
Crazy
flak.
fuckheads can't fly in our skies.
Let's put this guy here.
Can we get
And he
any
can't
better
drive,
equipment,
right?
sir?
But oh yeah, we can actually fire here at this fighter there. That's good.
Attack!
Good. Does this make a difference?
Our
this
lives are in the
Corsair?
skies.
Oh, and by the way, are they getting repaired here? Oh yeah, they're immediately getting repaired, so we actually should destroy them. Ugh. Well, that's the big question.
Enemies are high. We are higher.
Setting up a trap.
At your disposal, sir.
I mean, we can go here. And then the artillery can destroy them on the other hand.
Better
So
to
this
die
Corsair
than to
with
live and not
afterburner and
fly.
boom and zoom, you can... Oh yeah, nicely. Yeah, we can cause some damage to this guy here. But he will just land on the airfield and... But it's still, it would be good to be there. Yeah, let's do that. Because then we have a little bit more defense here. Let's do that.
These guys just cannot learn their place. It's on the ground.
I think I messed up this round and this whole beginning here. Very good. Yeah, I think we should have concentrated on taking out this here in the beginning. And rather ignored this one here. I was a bit too ambitious there. And I fear that now we will lose some planes here. Although we have defensive fighters, but they are still strong. Although we will also intercept some of them at least. Now let's see. So at least there's no artillery support now.
New orders?
This guy could actually destroy them. Or... Yeah, we need to neutralize this artillery there, but they have put this artillery nicely over here. And they could even come forward as well.
We pass the ultimate judgment.
On the other hand, like let's
Nowhere
go here.
is safe.
Yeah, let's just take out those guys. Or should we really do this? We could also go here. Like if we go here,
At once.
we are out of sight and we could mess them up. And then no one can really do anything. This one is also 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no. I don't want to be in range of them. They need to end up somewhere like here or so.
Have you seen the Statue of Liberty? It's huge.
Free men fight with the utmost tenacity.
But we have to do something. So let's drive here. Like from here they can see us. No, then it's indeed 1-7. Oh, come on. Well then. I mean, against 13, these guys are possibly not attacking us. Because, oh no, this is even the big one. 150 millimeters. Oh, no. Oh no, what to do?
Orders?
You guys
Setting up a trap.
can actually... Ah yeah, we could demine some more here. But we cannot actually dare to go further. I don't see an option right now. They can demine this
We
here,
will do what it
but
takes.
we need to take out them.
Get on with it.
They can't attack here without us shooting over there.
So you're the commander, huh?
And they cannot attack.
We're not some idiot infantry.
Without being shot at.
We will rock your world.
Ready to launch our air force. We aim for the sky.
Do we have other planes here? No, all planes did something. Crap.
Fast and furious.
Then... Oh yeah, but by the way, now, with this Calliope here... If we drive here now... Oh, I have an idea. So then you guys drive here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go here. Yeah, why is he only driving there? That's so crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, well, then we're driving
We
here.
will get there eventually.
We're firing at these guys.
When the shell misses. You become
And yeah,
religious.
very good. Didn't suffer anything. And then we'll have the tank actually drive around here. Why is this 2-7? Why is he so stupid and drives there? I wonder. Like, we should also... Yeah, we should be able to... Here, let's drive there, and then we can overrun these guys and then shoot at this one. Let's do that. Should be able to overrun. And this one here is not in range
We'll
then.
be there in no time.
Although I wanted this guy to be over here, but whatever. So... Attacking there is a bad idea, but with 2 strength it shouldn't be a problem anymore. We can overrun these guys. They are in the forest. That's bad, but it should be okay.
Nothing better than a preemptive strike. Was there
Good.
an enemy?
Very good. Surrendered. And then we use this Calliope here and mess up that infantry.
We'll meet
The
enemy
artillery, I
head
mean.
on. One more
Very
enemy
good,
down.
very good. So there we go. Very good, like that. And then
We
actually
stand
you
for
guys...
democracy.
I'm not sure if this is triggering some people there. I hope not. Although it's actually... Well, it is possibly
We await your command.
doing that.
We're
But
not
now
some
you
idiot
guys...
infantry.
Are you... Oh no, they can't. Okay. Oh.
At your
Well.
disposal, sir.
We keep enemy tanks at bay.
Ah, but they can now drive here. We have defensive
The
artillery
artillery
fire
is
there,
every
and we will
commander's
have
best
infantry
friend.
like around here.
We will hunt the enemy tanks down.
I would think that they are actually not moving forward, but if so, maybe there's even a minefield or something. Although no, then this guy would have seen it. Because they could actually get the kill for this one there. But to be so far forward is also a bad idea. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, we have to try something, so I hope this is not triggering
We
anybody.
stand for democracy.
Although, well, can we actually take them out
Are we
first?
finally doing something?
They have 4 movement points. If we drive 1, 2, and 3, we cannot kill this guy there. So you guys, you're just retreating by 1,
Thank God we don't have the wall.
and then you are firing your mortar at these guys. Or
Yes, sir.
There's still one
We're
4,
the
okay.
best.
Or you are just getting out of the way. And
Ready for
this
action.
infantry comes from here and messes them up. So that should work. Yeah, let's do that. Now we don't have a
Always on
defensive
the
artillery
front
fire.
We
Nice.
are
Very good. And you guys...
unstoppable.
Oh, that was actually John, by the way. Well, I guess this here has to wait for a moment longer. Now they don't see us anymore. So
We
you
will
should be
do what it
fine
takes.
with
Eat that grenade,
demining this here,
morons.
right? Oh, no. What was that? Huh? What is this? Now we've got an ambush squad in our own square here. That's a bit weird. That's a pretty weird thing to happen. But so, well, then let's take them out.
Hold that down. We have to kill some stupid fucks first. They've got
Okay,
their asses
well.
handed to them.
So that was actually something that happened because of this here, the hideout, that's for sure. Okay, so we just lost some of our guys. Our demining squad, that is unfortunate. And in the next turn we shall destroy this one here.
We are tough enough.
But we do have some advantages now. They cannot see us anymore, but they might come forward.
Setting up a trap.
So they will fall back. Here. I mean, we could also be here and provide some form of ambush, but I don't want to be shot at from this artillery there. That could be painful, so let's fall back. We don't have anything to shoot anymore.
Show us a target.
And by the way, they can also spawn someone there.
Show us a target.
And we do have defensive artillery fire from these guys here. Yeah, come on, let's take out the artillery, so they're not coming back. And in case this tank comes around, we will have the overwatch.
Remember the training grounds.
There. Got the
Setting up a
kill.
trap.
You guys drive
Is there
back.
any speed limit
Our
here?
guy here is very, very much at risk there.
Can we get any
1,
better
2,
equipment,
3,
sir?
4, 5. Yeah, very much at risk actually. I think one of the bombers will most likely attack this one.
We are the fastest.
And then from
Escort ships
here,
are the
1,
glue
2,
that
3,
holds the
4.
Navy
Oh,
together.
crap.
Evasive maneuvering is in order.
And do we have anybody who could actually move into better
Enemies are
position?
high.
This one.
We are
But you are, no, you can't move.
Our lives are in the skies.
Neither can he. Okay, no, it's not good. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Could be messed up. I think I messed up. I messed up. I think.
I miss my dog.
By the way, they can even shoot again. How's that possible? With the Calliope. Because this was overrun or something. By the way, is this a hard or soft target? It's hard defense. Okay, obviously because it's a bunker. Well, we could also reduce these regular guys here. Just in case, so they don't get any idea or so. And now that we have the Calliope here.
Orders?
We could also put one infantry here, just in case. This one could go 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Could also shoot here. Oh, crap. But they would probably, now they don't know that we are here. They don't, although they should actually remember, but they are possibly not knowing that. Oh, and we do have entrenchment, of course, with these guys. And we've got the half-track bonus, so let's go here. And if someone comes
we
forward,
speed
maybe
up?
this will...
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a bad idea to be in the open like this,
At
but
your disposal, sir.
Orders?
Yeah. Not ideal right now. Could also go here, but then we will definitely get one shot there. And this tank has movement 6. 1, 2, or rather 1, 2. This one here costs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no, he can't get there. Okay, good. No, I think we are okay, more or less. Then let's go here.
Where are we going?
Some crazy fuckheads can't fly in our skies.
And these guys, you go here.
Do we have to walk?
And you already did some demining there.
Aircraft are scary if we're not around.
Reporting as
Well,
ordered.
we'll see. So maybe
Our
they are
world is full
also
of wonders. Carriers are one
they
of them.
want to attack someone else or so. We'll see.
So you are the commander, huh?
The Willy comes back. Let's get out of sight here.
Don't forget about camouflage.
We are the fastest ship.
And
Searching
then you guys
for
go
enemy
here. You are
subs.
firing
Take
at this
them
one.
down. Take them down.
And then we're actually sailing here to defend
the
our
prowl.
ships. This one has the depth charge projector. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm a bit unhappy with this all. I'm not sure. I should have probably did some better recon or so. And then, yeah, okay, no, it was the positioning. The Iowa should have been here. Then we would have had less trouble because we could have just shot the artillery here. And get them out of the way. But all in all, we cleared it at least. And now we only have to worry about fighter attacks. This guy is only at 5 strength, and this one has only 2 experience points or levels. Maybe we are okay. We'll see. By the way, what did we get? Did we get anything? 13 prestige points for 7 destroyed infantry. Oh, we get 1 prestige point per infantry, huh? Well, anti-aircraft didn't get any prestige. I feel this was actually a very major
as ordered.
achievement here to clear the flak there. They surely have more over here at this airfield. Well, this is
The
all we can
skies
do
are
now.
calling.
And then you. Oh yeah, we could also, like, if we go here with Susan. Oh no, that's actually, no, it's a bad idea. Let's rather have Susan. Oh no, Susan has 1 defender here. Yeah. Susan is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She needs to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we could also, from here, yeah, we could ambush someone. Okay, let's fly here then. I'm not sure this thing has a side range of 2, by the way. Let's do it like this. Susan will no, it's not Susan. It's a regular Helldiver, by the way. Then it doesn't matter anyway. Then let's give this guy.
Our planes are the
This
best.
guy is a bait. He's bait.
On the ground, everything's so
So
hectic.
just getting out of there. Then you guys return home so you don't get shot down. They are here. Can they actually, like, this is not a spy. Yeah, okay. Now he's not going to see this here. Then let's fly here and have a look. Now that we have the seaplane. Ah, yeah. We've got a bunker there. And this here is infantry. Regular. Gunto. And these guys also Gunto with 4 experience stars. We mess up those there. And 1 artillery of 150 millimeter, which is good. Good. Then you guys return home. So, and I think This is all we could do. But, well, we didn't suffer any casualties yet. I tried to be as careful as possible, as always. And we found out how this stuff works. And it's pretty nasty here with the hideouts. And ground units, the Willy is here. You can just stay there. You are not in danger, actually, and no one knows where you are. Yeah, we need to be extra careful with the Willies. And this guy... Well, you could shoot at someone. But I don't want to trigger... Oh, this is only once per turn, huh? Ah, yeah. Once per turn. Okay, well then... Why not fire at them? We have 3 movement points. Oh, and actually, like... Oh! Could actually attack it now. By the way. But now we don't have anybody here. Oh, crap.
Have you seen the Statue of Liberty? It's huge.
Well, I guess we can do it. Let's do it.
Will. Wait. Will is our
With these guys here.
Sir.
Oh, it actually shoots back. Okay, well. Well.
So you are the commander, huh?
And you guys, you have 5 shots. Let's make them count, but don't think this is actually fortified or something. It's kind of a waste. But we need to work on it. So, oh, they have a side range of fire range of 2. Yeah. Then you guys fall back like so.
That even we don't know it yet.
And I think we are done. So the M18 is in a problematic situation here. And we'll most likely get a bomber. Oh yeah, bomber I mean. Oh yeah, but oh no. Here, you can actually fly here.
Speed is
That's
of the
better.
essence. We are high in the sky.
That's much better, although they are not providing cover to each other here, but he has the afterburner active, so I don't think that the fighters will attack our guys here, our fighters, and this guy has 2 defenders. Actually, I think it's fine. Let's see what happens. Oh, and by the way, oh yeah, we could actually use the strategic bomber now, but actually there's no reason to. We could use it here, but it's a waste. And now we only have an income of 8. By the way, do we have more reserves? Could have 1 more Marine Corps. These guys, they are outfitted. We could put them here, and then they can help out over there. Let's do that. They go there.
Have you seen the Statue of Liberty? It's huge.
And the next turn they can move in. The others are quite far away. That's not how I wanted it actually, but well. Ending the turn. Oh yeah, there are more fighters. Oh yeah, someone is coming. Ha! But ambushed. Very good. This guy, come on, yeah, excellent. Also ambushed, very good. Oh, another one is coming in. Oh. Oh no. Why is there? Oh no, come on. Oh no, 4, come on. Why was there no ambush? Because there wasn't one, yeah. Oh no. Okay, that was expensive there. And now these guys are coming over our guys. Yeah. Ambushed, okay. Ah yeah, we've got... Oh, they came forward, okay. Oh yeah, but we messed them up. Oh, and we lose 1 more artillery piece here. And... Oh no! Support. Oh god. Oh no, come on. Oh, such a bad beginning here. What a crap. Okay. Oh. The casualties. How many more planes do they have? This guy's coming in. Oh yeah, he's driving around. And he's attacking our infantry, okay, for nothing. Okay, someone is coming around.
According to my agency intel, the Japanese have increased the strength of their special attack units, Divine Wind. Instead of the Navy and ordinary Air Force, The Japanese commanders are relying on the use of kamikaze pilots. I don't see why the Japanese wouldn't use them on Iwo Jima either.
Mass attacks of their kamikaze. Just what we needed.
Well, that wasn't so good here. 79. I mean, okay, it's not a catastrophe either. But still. So what did we lose? We lost this guy here, who remains at strength 8. I mean, okay, he's still effective at 8. It's not a catastrophe. And the artillery got messed up. Yeah, 2 destroyed. That's worse, because these guys were supposed to provide some nice cover fire there. And they lost 2 permanently. And that's also bad, because now we can't repair anybody until we have taken this one here. Yeah, that wasn't so good. Like, they have so many planes here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bomber squads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighter wings. Okay. Well, that's not good. That is not good. But well, that's just how it is. And in in real world history, the Marines suffered way more, I guess. Yeah, well, but that concludes today's episode as well. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm a bit unhappy now, but I guess we have to deal with it. Yeah, and there we are. So many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, how about you show it by clicking the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so never ever miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. And as always, the comment section is all yours. You're heartily invited to share your thoughts, your feelings, your tips and tricks, your own experiences, anything that's on your mind that you would like to share with me and the community. You are most welcome. See you next time. Bye-bye.